us inside in order to do their registration. It's been a tough battle for like a while now. This morning when we arrived here, they were seated at the stadium. They were seated at that seat. But at the moment, we can see all of them. They've all moved to where the registration is happening because they want to come inside to get their registrations done. Details will unfold as we move on. Get the incident. I was trying to cover what was happening, and the breakout just happened. I was so scared. I'm like, oh God, please help me. All right, I'm just trying to do my job. This is Lagos Talks 91.3 FM. My name is Rhoda Inaju. Please stay with us. Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Can we meet you, please?
I'm Salaudin Kamaldin.
All right, so Kamal, so tell us what's going on here today.
Yeah, we are here. Most especially youths are here, to have their PVC.
So, have you gotten your own PVC?
Sure, I've gotten mine.
So let's talk about the 2023 general elections. How prepared are you? Knowing the fact that you've gotten your PVC, how ready are you to vote?
Seriously, I'm ready in the sense that looking at what's going on, in the country and all that. We've seen a lot of youth, coming to the social media and all that, to talk about vote and all that without voting and all that. But I think this 2023 is going to be, a very fantastic year for election in Nigeria and to make an history. Seeing many youths coming, to this ground to have their registration being done and all that. I think 2023 is going to be a very good year.
Tell us what this whole gathering today is all about.
Wow, as I come here today, I saw the crowd. I was like, oh, am I going to do it or not, So, but we have to encourage you. Have to encourage yourself, It's worth doing and it's worth doing well, I have to close my business today because of this. Yes, I did.
So you had to shut down totally?
Yeah, I shut down. I come from Satellite Town. Satellite very far, It's very close to Ojo, Alaba, but I don't have to go to Ojo. I have to come here because a friend of mine did his own here yesterday. So he was told me it's successful and the fastness is something else.
Oh, yes. We're talking about the fastness that you just mentioned. So share the experience with us. Coming here for the registration, how easy was it? How stressless, if there is a word like that, was it?
Wow, here in TBS, my friends out there, here is a very awesome place to be, to register your vote, I'm telling you. It's very smooth. I saw the crowd, I was scared. I couldn't do it, but I encouraged myself, but it's not even up to 30 minutes. Wow. Yeah, it's not even up to 30 minutes, with all the whole crowd and all that. I've been able to get mine.
So what time did you get here today?
I left my house around 6 in the morning. Yeah, so because of no bike in Lagos State and all that, so I have to find my way. I got here, I got here after 7 or to 7 or something, so, but I've been able, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So now that you've done your registration, how prepared are you for the 2023 general elections, which is like the big thing forthcoming for all Nigerians?
Well, I'm well prepared. To be frankly speaking, I'm well prepared. We don't take things for granted. We take things for granted, people. So that including me, because I remember that last year that I didn't vote for anyone, but I was encouraged to come. I said, no, why would I be telling people I must vote? My vote must count, So please, if you have not done yours out there, please go and get your PVC. You need to get it. You need to vote. It's your right. It's your power. Trust me, it is. Yeah.
Well, I got here at about 8:30 a.m. in the morning.
I know you're done with your registration.
Yes, I'm done with the registration now.
How fast was it?
Well, I wouldn't say for the capturing was seamless. It was so fast. But it was just getting my way to the capturing center. It was really hectic, The crowd over there was
I can
it
imagine.
was something else, and the place is so unorganized, and a lot of people were just trying to find their way to the capturing center and all. So I think that was the most stressful part. So it took me like 2 hours, yes, to capture. Yes, after getting in here, because I just captured at about 5 or 6 minutes ago.
Well, now let's talk about the officials, all right, the INEC officials, the people, in charge of the registration. How accommodating were they during your registration?
Okay, of course, the INEC officials, yes, they were very friendly, and of course, although I didn't spend too much time with them, but they were friendly and all.
Now let's talk about the 2023 general elections. How prepared are you now that you've done your registration?
I'm well prepared, and in fact, I can't wait to get the PVC itself, and then
Awesome. So very short advice people watching.
okay, I would advise everyone to, take time out of their busy schedules, because I had to take time from work as well to come for this registration. So people should take time out of their busy schedules to please come and, register. Yes, capture and get your PVC.
Thank you. What happened to your leg?
There was a stampede there, and the people fell on me, and I fell them from the staircase
Oh, why was that?
because the place is not organized. It's not organized. Everybody was just rushing.
Okay, is this as a result of the officials not doing their duties well,
Well,
or
the-
Nigerians?
Both officials and Nigerians, but the officials are tried. But Nigerians, you know our system of doing things. Everybody want to get there first.
Wow, so sorry about that. So now you can't even do your registration for now, yes? Or you've done your registration?
No, I have not done.
Wow, wow. Okay, so quick question. We know that you still get to do your registration.
Yes.
How prepared are you? How ready are you to go out there to make your vote count?
Should I leave what all I'm doing today, come to this place, have this wound, and I will not vote? I will be there that day to vote. That's the reason why I sacrifice everything about today.
Thank you so much. So very quick, your advice to Nigerians watching.
Advice to Nigerians is that we are going to use this opportunity to do things right, because we have been getting it wrong all this while.
And we have to do it
So
right.
this time we are going to get it right.
Thank you so much, sir. Please take care of yourself, sir.
I've done my registration. I got here around 8 o'clock.
Wow, and now you're done with your registration. So how stressful or easy was the process?
I would say if you come here early, you'll be part of the first set of people to get in here, and it's less rowdy than if you get here later. So
How about the officials? How were they, attending to you? How were they with the process? Were they fast with it? Was there something you noticed and you'd like to share with us?
so I think everything went smoothly in terms of when you get to the officials. Yeah. But before then, I just feel like an average Nigerian is not patient. So
Right.
it's not a matter of what the officials are doing right or wrong. It's just general Nigerian behavior that we should actually check. Be kind. You're on the queue, just know the person in front of you, know the person behind you, and just follow suit.
Follow
Very
the process.
simple, yes.
You don't have to do mago.
You don't need to do mago.
Right. All right. So now that you have done your registration, the next thing now is for you to get your voter's card, if I'm correct. How ready, how prepared are you? Because I know that there are some Nigerians that are registering, but they are not registering because they want to vote, but registering because they want to get their voter's card. But for you, how ready are you to vote come 2023 general elections?
So I want to vote. So my vote counts, and I'm going to vote this time around. That's why I'm
Yes,
registering.
That's it. So you will now tell the audience, you will tell them, you would advise them, you let them know whatever it is you want to share with them about 2023 general elections and their votes counting.
Okay, so I'll just say your vote count. So in 2019, about 90 million people registered and only 30 million people voted. If 55 million people vote for the candidate of their choice, their vote will count. Your vote truly counts. That's the reason why there's rigging. Your vote counts. Please vote. Don't just get your PVC for getting it sake. Please vote. Your vote counts. Please vote. Vote for the candidate of your choice. Your vote counts.
I actually dragged people down here today because I have mine already. Truth be told, I misplaced my PVC, but I've done the whole retrieval online, and I'm doing transfer to my new residential address. So I drag people down here because I'm really concerned about the matter on ground.
Awesome.
So we need a change. Yeah, we need a
Yes,
reformation.
yes, we do. Now that you've done your registration, come 2023 general elections, how prepared do you think the youth the old? How prepared do you think we all are, to vote the right candidate? Because people sometimes are of the opinion that their vote does not count, and because of that, a lot of people are not interested in voting.
That's a very negative thought. That's what I tell people. There's this popular saying that one man can change the world. So it actually means something. One man is for everyone, like they say, one for all and all for one. What it means that is that if we have maybe 100 people and 60 of them say they are not voting simply because they think their votes are not counting, the opposition party actually probably has like 50 people. So 50 over 40 that are voting. Just imagine if the other 60 people, without even having that consensual, you understand, agreement, they are not voting. So we would have actually won 100 over 50. So that's the mistake most Nigerians make. So our vote counts. We should try to encourage our neighbors, our family and friends, people that have that mentality that your vote really counts. Because everywhere around the world, it's the youth that actually change the world, not the aged people, not the guys, jittering and all that. No. We need a real reformation. We need to change the dynamics in Nigeria. Awesome. So I urge all the youth to actually come up, stand up, and vote for our rights. Because we are here for a better change, a better Nigeria.
All right, so quick one. How is the process here? The officials, Nigerians that are here, how have they been complying, to make sure that we get everything done as soon as possible?
Yeah, I can actually see the zeal in people around here. I wasn't even expecting the number I met here, you understand? The number is just too much. Mm-hmm. So people are really pushing, they are trying to get in, trying to get them heard, trying to get registered and all that. So that's the way forward for us. I think we are doing good.
All right, so quick one, short advice to Nigerians.
We Nigerians, what I'm going to tell every one of us is that we should use our head, more no let them use us. So enough is enough. This is a time for us to actually vote for a good change.
My name is Cassandra.
All right, so quick one, how has the process been for you?
It's been interesting, I must say, and I want to commend those in charge of this event or whatever, in charge of this process. I'm really commending them. It's not been easy, even though we had to struggle at the gates, but at the end of the day, it's worth every struggle. So I'm actually satisfied with everything that is going on. At least it's a peaceful environment. There are lots of people showing that people are really interested in getting their PVCs, and most importantly, it's really in a secured environment. So kudos to them.
So you've been here since what time?
I came before 7 a.m. I was here like 6:45. 6:45, yeah.
And now you're done with your registration, yes, I suppose. So what tribe are you? Quick one.
I'm Igbo by tribe. Right.
Would you like to talk about the incident at Alaba Market?
Yes, it's really a disheartening situation. Yesterday we saw clips of people being denied getting their PVC. It's not encouraging at all, because even from one clip I saw, a man said he was not going to go back to get the PVC because he wasn't sure what will happen the next day. So I would really like the federal government and INEC to look into this matter so that people can get encouraged, get their PVCs, because with the way things are, a lot of people are sincerely willing to vote, change the narratives and all that. But if you divide and make people or stop people from getting their PVC, I don't think it's a good one at all. So please, the federal government, INEC, should really do something about it.
Now that you've done your registration and very soon you would get your voter's card, how prepared are you for the 2023 general elections, knowing that it's going to be a very interesting one?
Thank God you said interesting. Really interesting. I'm prepared. Personally, I have been creating awareness the much I can via social media, and I also want people to take this election really seriously, because it's going to really be a tough one. I'm encouraging everybody, vote for whom you feel is competent. And if you are voting also, consider the Nigerian history, consider the Nigerian future. Vote wisely.
My name is Desmond Ofaraka.
All right, what do you do, Desmond?
I'm a businessman.
All right, you've been here since what time?
Well, today has been hectic. I've been here since 10.
10?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But now, have you done your registration?
I just finished everything.
How did you enter if you came here at 10? Did you use Mago to enter, Desmond?
Well, today there's no mago in this one. It's a battle at the gate. It's a big battle at the gate, because people, I don't know, They've been doing this since Monday. We didn't come Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't know how today that's Friday. That's when everywhere's choked up. I don't know what
Now,
happened.
we can see some youth, what looks like a struggle, people struggling to get inside to vote. So, what would you say? I mean, looking at this kind of picture, what would you say to Nigerians?
It's encouraging. I like the fact that people are fighting to get their PVC. So that means people want to express themselves. They want to make their vote count. I rather see people here fighting than coming here and here will be empty. So I love the fact that people are here in much numbers. And other people that have not gotten their PVC, they should try their best to make sure that they get their PVCs. People are making efforts to make sure that we get these files and co. So let's make the same effort to get this so that we can help ourselves, we can help our country. That's the best we can do for ourselves.
So we can see the youth struggling to get themselves inside in order to do their registration. It's been a tough battle for like a while now. This morning when we arrived here, they were seated at the stadium. They were seated at that seat. But at the moment, we can see all of them. They've all moved to where the registration is happening because they want to come inside to get their registrations done. Details will unfold as we move on. All right, this interview is after people have forced their entry into the arena where the registration is taking place. And now I have somebody here. Hello, good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Can I meet you, ma'am?
My name is Favor Ewadedeji.
All right, so now, quick one. What happened? Why did people, why did they have to like force themselves inside where the registration is taking place?
Okay, we were told to come here today for registration. Most of us left our houses by 7:30. I was here by 7:30 with my younger brother I came with. We were told to sit down. As those that came early, you would think they would give numbers. When they started giving numbers, it's only one person giving numbers to thousands of people. So they started with one line and ended at the other end. So we thought they should come back. They never did. They continued at the other side, giving to those who are just coming. Why the ones who have been sitting patiently and obediently were not getting numbers? So the next thing we heard was that they were 1,000 something. So after everything, we're like, what happened? The next thing we saw was that they locked the gates. Why those who are coming now by 12 were getting inside? So youths, they are hungry, they are tired. They started jumping the fence. The next thing we first saw was that the policemen were conking their guns. We started shouting, why? Don't shoot us, so we just came to do our right. The other one said they pacified them, they dropped their guns. That was how the youth started busting in because it's not organized. When you organize this thing as it's supposed to be, it will go well. People left their homes, do this rightly. Then we too will do what we came here to do.
All right, so we were here as early as 8 a.m. to cover the process. Okay. Now, at that time, it was going on smoothly. All right? Yeah, there as well, because I was seated there as well. It was going on smoothly. Now, would you say that the breaking by Nigerians is as a result of Nigerians not always, liking to follow instructions, or this is a neglect from the officials themselves?
I won't say it's the officials. I think it's the people sharing the numbers. Those giving out numbers for people to queue rightly, correctly, so that they can come in for their registration. So if those numbering were done well, it would have gone well. But how can one person be distributing number to thousands of people? Do you understand me? It's not okay.
All right, so now that people have forced themselves to, the arena, what do you think? Do you see any sign of the registration, continuing for now?
Well, we just saw that now. I'm just saying now that this might not continue. I don't know if it will still continue, but it might not. But Nigerians need to get their voters card.
Let them know.
Nigerians need to get their voters card. That's the truth. We need our voters card. We need it. I've been trying to get mine since 2011. I went, I didn't get. 2015, I went, I didn't get. This time I said, let me still come here. Maybe because it's Tafawa Balewa Square, it will be organized. I got here now since morning. And it's not done.
So sorry about that. We hope you will still get your voters card.
I pray so.
But thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it. Thank you. So this was where the forms were kept before the entering of people who were here for the registration. Now we can see Nigerians going to pick the forms themselves. This is the form for the registration. Now everyone is going there themselves to pick the forms. Initially, when the registration started, as early as 8 a.m. this morning, when we got here, the officials would be the one to hand over the forms to you. But now, after the break-in, we can see them going back to get the forms themselves. More details as the process continues. Please stay with us. Lagos Talks 91.3 FM. My name is Rhoda Inaju.
We are Lagos Talks 91.3.
Let's talk.